Hi, everybody.
Tuesday Tours. It's that time. What are we doing today?
So today we are going to go visit some of our previous clients. We have some fabulous clients that we sold a house to in February, and they have spent the year fixing it up, and we asked them if we could come and tour and show some of their updates.
And I wish we had before pictures because they have done so much to this house.
I'm going to see if Ashley has some. It's Ashley and Nick and their little girl Ellie. She turned 2. Their goal was to get in by the time she was 2 years old so they could have the party at their new house, and we did it.
Yep.
So,
and the front of their house, so we're going to turn around and see it this way because I'm not clicking it yet. But right back there were these 2 big, huge, we call them spider trees.
Yeah.
Those trees that just...
Those arborvitae trees.
You get up close and there's spiders
in them.
everywhere.
But they pulled those out, and the house looks,
Okay.
bam, it's so cute.
Look how great it is.
Yep, they painted it. They put the white
It's
trim.
here on a hill. You got the mountains right there at the top.
Yep.
Can't really see the sunset, but great sunsets.
Yep. So we're going to go see and talk to Ashley and Nick.
And I'm going to let you ring the doorbell because you're really cute today. Turn around, let me see. Nice. Hey, you matched their wreath. Oh, what is that? Are we on camera?
I think probably.
Well, hello!
Hi. This is Ashley. Hi. Her husband Nick.
Hello, hello.
And Ellie. Cutest of all. Come
So
on in,
we
Nick.
asked them if we could invade their home this evening.
Yes.
And they obliged. So we're very excited about that.
Okay.
Always love to talk about our house.
All right, so we
Hi.
started the home buying process. We were just talking about it in December
Yes.
of last year.
Yeah, December 29th.
And we had a goal to be in for Ellie's birthday, which
Yes.
was in February, right?
Yes, February 22nd.
Okay, and we made it.
And we did.
We did it.
Like ample time. I think we moved in February 8th. So
Ample time, and then you like transformed the house even within
yes,
like 2
yes.
months.
Like
So-
all of our projects were done for her first birthday.
all right.
Excellent.
So,
And this was your first home.
Yep.
Exciting.
Yes, it was so fun. We've been
she's nodding her head.
This
Yes.
is our first
Uh-huh,
house.
uh-huh.
And look how fun. Ellie gets her own Christmas tree
Yes.
right here. Here's Mom's and Dad's. And Mom said Ellie doesn't touch Mom's tree if she has her own.
It works like
That's
our
your
house.
tree.
Works
Show
like
us your tree. That's your tree.
It's okay.
And there's a fishy.
Yeah. Should we let
Okay.
the puppy in?
All right.
We didn't want him to bark.
Okay. So first of all, the kitchen was a little dated. It was a little dated, and a few things.
What color was it? Weren't the cabinets like a dark brown or?
Like a like really dark brown. So that was actually my first project. We moved in, and then
Look how
3
good they
days
look.
later, I started
These
painting
knobs.
these.
Those are cool.
Yeah. So these were originally like a dark, almost like not a natural wood, but like a darker wood color.
Yeah.
And then so were all of the things. Any sort of like wood feature in the kitchen was all a darker brown.
Yeah, this kitchen looks great.
Yeah.
That white
The
actually
knobs-
makes it look bigger.
It does. I think it makes it look a lot like cleaner and crisper too.
Wasn't there something? There was something different over here.
I don't know. I don't think so.
No,
No?
it was
I
it was
think when
this.
was brown.
It was this,
It
and
looked bigger.
Awkward
Yeah.
because it
Yeah.
just kind of stuck
Well,
out
it
of the
was
wall.
just kind of random.
Yeah, but now it like pops with all the trim.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
It looks like it blends.
I
with
think
the
it, and I
cupboards.
think like putting things in like the garbage and the table and all of our things
Yeah.
kind of tied
made
together.
it really
Yeah.
fit.
So yeah, it looks a lot more natural.
And you've painted all the walls. I like that dark gray accent
Yes.
back there.
Yes.
She's got an accent wall.
The light gray.
Everything was white when we bought it, and I just felt like it was a little,
Sterile.
yeah,
Looked like a
too much.
operating
So
room.
I love this gray, and I pretty much put the gray all over the house, and then the dark gray just to kind of make the kitchen pop.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks
I like.
awesome.
Do you want to take us outside before, and Nick, you show us your trees?
Yeah.
Oh,
So one of our favorite things about the house has actually been the backyard.
huge.
Got a
Huge
very big
backyard.
In the summer, we end up using this grill all the time. We've actually had the opportunity to plant a lot of trees. So we've planted around 8 trees.
Nice.
You can see two of them right there.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
the aspens.
I don't know if I can zoom in on this.
let's
Oh, I
go
can.
Let's go.
Okay.
And this rock wall's new.
It is.
Yeah, that was our neighbors.
but it looks great for you guys.
Yep, it's true.
It used to just kind of be like a dirt slope, which, you know, we have a dog, they have a dog. It was really nice to get this.
Look how big this yard is, and there's that little cute little gazebo over there.
It's two. I calculated it one time. It's 2 full-size basketball courts, I think.
Nice.
Yeah, it's big.
So these are 2 aspens right here.
Okay.
Of course,
Nice.
when we get into growing season, they'll look great. We've got a cherry tree right here. So
Oh, that you planted?
yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I'm still good.
And then we've also got an apricot right here and some espalder peaches.
Oh,
so
fun.
those ones are going to grow laterally,
Really?
which is really cool.
Cool ones.
The
So,
lattice. Yeah.
it's going to be easier to pick as the plants actually grow.
They
So-
look
Oh,
so cool
nice.
when they grow
Nice.
too.
Right?
Yeah.
And in order, when we put those in, we actually had to take it upon ourselves to cut off a branch so that they'd get sun. So that was kind of
Oh,
like
from the tree, big
like
tree there.
adventure.
project.
But we already knew how to do it because of when we fixed this fence.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
if you
that fence
remember
was
the
almost
was
falling
a
over. I
problem.
remember.
Well, and then when we had that big snowstorm, or not the big
Oh.
windstorm, it did fall over.
Okay.
And so then when we went to fix it, our neighbors that have this big tree said, you know, hey, you might want to look at this, but there was actually a branch that was maybe like 1 snowstorm away from falling down.
Ah.
So they said, don't fix your fence and then have it fall down. Let's cut it off. So we learned how to we roped it and pulled it so it would fall the way we wanted. And
Nice.
It was fun. It was fun.
We've done that, and
Yeah.
it was a little redneck when
Yeah,
we did it.
yeah.
It was
Yeah,
hilarious.
very,
I think
very,
I think
very
we tried
redneck
it
when
out
we
there,
did it.
and I was holding on and
Yeah.
She was.
making sure
I had-
it wasn't going to go the other direction.
We didn't even have a regular rope. We had a tow rope for a
Oh,
car.
perfect.
And I think I had it around my waist and I'm holding a tree
You
branch.
do trees like we do trees. That's how we did our.
Oh, it's trying to get me to reconnect. Here we go.
Okay, we'll go back in.
Sorry, getting a little far from the Wi-Fi in this big, massive yard.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
And look at this. This is all new grass too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there
all
was
of
no
this.
grass back here.
Oh, did you guys lay this sod?
We did.
Yeah, we cut
Whoa.
and laid our own sod.
Dude, these guys are gnarly. They came in and they're like, we're going to do this and this and this. And Sherry and I, honestly, the first day we drove away going, that's like a year's project. They did everything in the
Well, we
first
showed up at
few
Ellie's
months.
birthday party and the house had been transformed.
Yeah.
So
Right?
that
true,
was just
it's true.
weeks later.
But
So
we wanted to get sod, especially the front yard didn't have anything. I don't know if you saw it when you came in that it has sod. But when we bought the house, it was just dirt, and we wanted sod, but sod's expensive. So I actually thought, you know what? Home Depot rents sod cutters, and there's people that want to get rid of their sod. And so Nick and I rented a sod cutter, went up to a guy in the Farmington area, was installing tons and tons of garden beds. So he was getting rid of his sod, and he said it's free if you want to come and cut it.
Nice.
So we got the 2 squares in the front, and then we had this left over. So we put it here, and then we seeded the rest. And since it's winter, you kind of can't see it. But in the summer, this is now completely grass. It's crazy.
It's great.
Yeah.
and after a year of
Okay, so before your feet freeze off, Ashley.
Yes.
she's a naked
It's really cold out here too.
she's prepping for naked
She's,
and
she's
afraid.
hardcore.
It's chill.
Okay.
I got it. It's chill.
Oh,
Well-
look,
Obviously, Ellie.
to see his girlfriend.
Oh yeah, he does
Oh.
like to go see his girlfriend.
Let's go see what else you've done to the house.
Okay, come on in.
Interestingly enough, his girlfriend's name is also Kona.
Yeah, the neighbor's dog is named Kona.
Both of them are
Yep.
Tuna?
Yeah, isn't that insane?
Wow.
I thought that was my unique name that I created. No.
Come on, Kona. Come on. Yeah, she's telling him no.
Okay,
Okay.
continue the tour.
So we did. So my first project was the cabinets. We did that, and then we did the sod outside and planting the trees and stuff.
And for some people just got on. This is Ashley and Nick. They bought a home from us, and we're just kind of doing a tour of what they've done to their home. This was their first home, and they have made it amazing.
Yep, they bought it back in February. We're going to have a surprise at the end, and we're going to tell them how much it's worth now. So stay till the end. Okay, moving on.
So I painted this bathroom. It used to be a little older looking.
So cute.
This house had a lot of browns. And so I just wasn't super into it. So we repainted this bathroom and made it a little more modern.
That's great.
Yeah. Cute Ellie's room. Okay, this wasn't this color?
No, this was all white. So this was another thing that
This
I did.
is your room.
Yeah.
Oh, so cozy and warm.
With the pink accent wall and then the gray. Everything used to be white. the walls. So
Oh, I
we
like
wanted
the
to
little
change
floating
that.
shelves and
Yeah,
very nice.
been nice.
Yep. Ashley and Nick are go-getters.
And then this is our bedroom.
Oh yeah,
Just
I
peek in
remember.
there. Kind of just used to be more.
Oh, the gray looks so
looks
good
so
in
right?
here.
So
Yeah.
much
Because
better
it was
than
just white, it was plain.
Yeah.
And look how cute she's done over the bed, her curtains, so it looks
Yeah.
like it's framed the bed.
Yes.
It's beautiful. I mean, just decorated so
Thank
cute.
you. Thank
Yeah. Yes.
But I think, I don't know if Nick's, was your favorite project the sod or the surprise downstairs?
I don't know.
Because the sod was a lot of work. But
Okay, this downstairs, we came in. This is a funny story too, because there was a massive iron wood burning stove down here.
Oh, yeah.
And this lady came, they put it online, and this lady came to buy it, and she showed up with like 2 10-year-olds. And they're like, you gotta haul it out of here. This thing's like 800 pounds.
I listed, so there was a huge
So right there,
stove
there was a wood burning-
about as big as the couch.
Yes.
And a full brick mantle.
And it was bricked. It was like
Yep.
bricked
Yeah.
all the way to the
Yeah,
ceiling.
so this whole wall right here was brick,
Yep.
and the brick came out
So
on
about
the...
right here. So basically, if I just cut off this whole area, that was brick. We didn't get to use it.
And then this big, huge stove was right there.
Yeah.
Now, funny thing is, Ashley and her good husband Nick, who says, "Okay, honey," she's like, "We're getting this out of here." And it was like we came, they had closed, and we came back like just a few days later,
And it
and
was
she's
gone?
like, "It's gone."
Yeah,
We
I
ripped
did.
it
I
out.
listed it on KSL, and this lady said that she was bringing 2 helpers, and I didn't think that meant 2 kids. So Nick, actually, my wonderful husband, hauled this like 1,000-pound cast iron
so
stove out
heavy.
Oh,
by
yeah.
himself in the rain.
Dude, I don't know how
Like-
you did that.
It had to be
It was a
so
project.
I don't know
Yeah,
how you
so
did that.
It was bad.
And we counted, so the bricks, just to give context to that, it was around 500 bricks. So
Oh.
it was a big
And
project.
beating them out.
Yeah, with the jackhammer, we had 2 jackhammers, and we just chiseled it all out, and then
And the wall
Oh.
was completely smooth.
yeah,
You would never know that there was anything there.
Yeah.
drywalled it. But you should have seen when we got all the bricks to fall. I mean, this entire room was just rubble.
Yeah.
And so then we were bringing in we have this outdoor door, so we were bringing in the wheelbarrow, filling it up with the bricks and dirt, carrying it out to the side. It was a project. But
Yeah, and then
And
this
then-
door she was talking about, but here, this was just this big junky closet.
Yep, from
And-
the door to this wall, it was kind of the previous owner's version of like a utility closet. They had all their tools, but they had also, since they had all the tools, I think they had just kind of thrown everything in. This wall was really, really banged up, so we completely re-drywalled that wall.
The cool thing is they left all the tools, didn't they?
Yeah, they did leave pretty much all of
That
them.
was kind of cool.
And so that.
So this has turned into Nick's gaming
Yeah.
palace.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
got
It's got the,
everything
got the mini
for-
fridge.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. When the guys come over, it's filled. There's
Yep.
food.
We
There's
have
Oh.
pop-up tables that we put right here, and they all get to
Isn't it fun to have your own place you can do your own things with?
Yeah, it's
Oh.
incredible because I can have the guys over and she's on the other side of the house and she can stay asleep while we're being loud playing video games.
Nice, nice.
Or my other favorite thing, the whole reason I wanted to transfer this room and get rid of the stove is we had this projector from our old house,
Oh yeah.
and we thought, we want to have a theater room so that when Ellie's upstairs asleep, Nick and I can watch a movie with full surround sound,
Yeah.
and so that's I really enjoyed changing this. When we first got the house and this stove was there, we thought, do we put the projector this way? But there's a window here and a small wall
Oh
there.
yeah, this worked out great.
And so, getting rid of that, I didn't like it anyways, and it got the space.
That's
yeah,
awesome.
the whole couch is where it is. So
That looks
you
great.
got that much more space.
Yep,
So
exactly.
great vision. Great vision.
Yeah.
And a difficult project. These guys.
Yeah,
They
that
rock.
was, and we did that. We had Kona, so we did that in March. We moved in February, and we did that in March.
I know.
Like,
I know. All your
Oh,
aspirations.
the
I
whole
was-
home is
yeah,
totally
yeah.
different. It looks so
It is.
good.
That's why I wanted to highlight these guys. Because
Yeah.
they had made it happen.
and then I think our last project, besides painting the outside, which we'll have to look at the front of the house,
Yes.
was this bathroom. Also, the same as upstairs, was just really dated. This was actually orange.
It was
this rock.
terrible.
Yeah, it
I
was
was
great
gonna
bad.
say,
now.
that's what I remember the most.
So I
It
went to
was-
Home Depot and talked to them about, what kind of paint can you put on a granite countertop, basically, or it wasn't granite, it was like cement.
It's like a cement,
Yeah, it was like a cement slab, and so they gave me this special paint that's actually for the floor of
How good it
garages.
looks.
It was so good.
And it was,
Turned out
it was
really good.
And then
Wow.
yeah, the great thing
walk-in
everywhere.
shower.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it turned out awesome.
Yeah.
So
And then
good.
we have
Well,
our
good.
guest room. Here.
Excellent.
This
Oh.
is sometimes my sister comes and stays.
Oh,
Everybody
see, so
needs
nice.
a guest room.
Yep.
Yep.
That's actually when we wanted to get the house. I wanted a 4-bedroom so that we could have our bedroom, Ellie's bedroom, a guest bedroom, and then this room over here is Nick's office. So
Great.
But,
And Nick's been working at home now.
he
so
has.
It's been a blessing to have another room so he could have an office at home.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
true.
so excellent.
Hey, well, come over here so I can get you guys all in the shot.
Hey.
Sherry had a couple of questions about you guys.
Okay.
Yes.
So, well, do you want to go? Let's go back to the living room.
Okay.
And
Let's
I
go
can
to the
show
living
you.
room.
I want to show you too the outside.
Oh, let's do the outside and then we'll do the living
the
room.
paint. So
Oh, on the front of the house. Yeah.
yeah, because it's funny. This house used to be brown, and I almost didn't want to consider this house because it was brown. It looked bad.
Yeah, I don't think anybody has ever said, "Hey, what's your favorite color?" Brown.
Yeah. So well, and it wasn't even one shade of brown. It was two. So this, where I painted gray, used to be light brown, and then this white trim was dark brown.
Yeah, and what was right here?
So really ugly trees.
Oh my gosh, we call them spider trees.
Yeah. So that was I actually when Sherry, said let's start looking at houses. I saw this house because it was within our price range and it was within the area we wanted to live, but I immediately turned my nose up because it did not have curb appeal.
It was weird brown.
It was weird brown and the trees were icky and I just kind of didn't love it. But then I think it was actually your mom. Your mom said, well, look at the inside. And I looked at the inside and aside from the brown kitchen counter or the kitchen cabinets,
It was still.
the bones were good. It
Yes.
had good space. It had a great yard. We wanted to get a dog. There were so many good things about it that I thought, you know what? It needs a lot of painting. We got to paint
close
the
to
outside.
family. That's
Yeah.
what we wanted. We wanted.
Yep.
She had a list. We wanted to be
Yep.
close to family. Nick is closer to work.
Yep.
Yep.
So we've
so
got
there were a
actually
lot of things.
my parents are an 8-minute drive.
Nice.
His parents are like a 10-minute drive. His work is a 7-minute drive. I mean, we're
Oh,
like
see,
right in the middle of everything.
It was everything you wanted.
Yeah.
And at first we were looking on the other side of town.
Yeah.
And this was kind of just like a diamond in the rough, and it happened to be
Yeah.
right there at the price range that we
Yes.
want. Okay, let's go
So
in
let's-
and
yeah,
chat.
let's do it.
In the living room. 'Cause it is a little chilly out there.
Hey, my feet don't even notice.
they're not by now.
Yep.
All right, so question for you guys. First time home buyers. What
I
part?
gotta set the shot up. Hang on.
Okay.
Stand over there so I can actually film you.
Videographer over here. So, first time home buyers, when you started the process, what did you expect to happen and what did happen? And then second question, what didn't you expect and it did happen?
I expected to put around 90 hours of work into buying the home, and it turned into, I think we probably only spent 10 hours total in being able to review the home, love the home, see everything we wanted to, do all of the inspections, and I was very surprised at how fast the process went.
Yeah.
But
I would honestly credit that to you guys.
Yes,
Especially like Trent set up it so well, he'd email me things and it'd be completely laid out, really professional in the email, where to sign, what to do. He called the inspection people, like you guys really set us up, especially as first time home buyers. I think we kind of didn't know, I knew the general idea of how to get a house, but not all the fine details, and you guys took care of it. It made it really easy.
Thanks.
Yeah.
That's why we like these guys. Well, we like you anyway, but.
It was really easy.
Okay. And then what happened that you didn't expect that happened?
There's two things for me. We didn't expect to get into the house so soon. That was really cool.
Yeah, it went quick.
Yeah.
It did.
But that again, you guys really you're on point. But we had visited Hawaii in December, and we said, once we get home from our vacation, we'll start looking for houses. Let's try to be in a house, before spring really comes around. And then we
You wanted to be by her birthday, huh?
Yes.
Yep.
And when was she due? She was like.
It was her second.
Her first birthday.
Oh,
she was
her
one.
first birthday, which I wanted to have a big first birthday. And I did
In our own house.
In our own house,
Yep.
yeah. So her first birthday was February 22nd, and I really didn't think that we were gonna make that date, but we actually moved in February 8th, so way faster.
Yeah.
That was really cool. And then other unexpected things.
Moving out the giant stove downstairs. That was definitely unexpected.
Now, I remember. I was gonna say I remember one unexpected thing. This is like the worst thing that can happen when you're a realtor. Is 2 days later. Ashley called us panicked and she's like, my whole basement's flooding. The drain in the laundry room is just bubbling up water. Yeah. So tell us about that. That is not what you want to hear as a realtor.
And I can't even explain to you the feeling of we'd lived in this house for maybe 48 hours and I go downstairs in my basement and I step into water and I was just like, oh no! And so I called Trent and said, you know, what do we do? I remember that you guys had set us up with some insurance.
It was a warranty.
A warranty. So I thought, should we call the warranty? And you said, yeah, let's call the warranty. Well, when I called them, they said, well, you should call your, like the water people, Sandy Water, I don't know the word for that, but like the plumbing that is for your district. And so I did, and then when I talked to them, they said, well, cool fact, something I had no idea about, included in your, you know, $30 a month water payment, we pay for insurance for the piping. So basically what they're saying is that they warranty or guarantee, you know, their piping as a city, and so they said, let us know a day that some people can come to your house and fix it. And I thought, oh cool, like they'll come and fix it. Well, I said, you can come Wednesday or whatever, and I showed up a couple hours later. They had dug a whole hole in our front yard, picked up the pipe, put a new one in. I mean, I'm talking, this was like a huge project, and we never paid a penny for it. It was so...
And the price was right.
Oh, yeah. And we were so glad, because we came over, and we were just like, oh my gosh. We just
you came over, and you were plunging it for us.
Yeah.
It
we were
wouldn't...
trying to figure out what it was.
Well, and we wanted the water to go down the drain to get not in my basement, and so Trent had a plunger, like plunging stuff, and oh, it was a mess. But
And I will say, one of the things that made everything go so fast is you guys cared about this home as much as we did.
Aww.
That made me, you know, it made me feel much better about being a first-time home buyer. I knew that those boxes were checked for the guarantee or the warranty and things like that. And so, you know, I personally want to thank both of you for doing that for our family.
Well, thank you so much. Well, it was really fun to work with them. So I met Ashley. I just have to share. I met Ashley on my trip to Africa. So she was a med student up at the University of Utah when I was
pregnant with Ellie,
and she was pregnant
in Africa.
This little chica in Africa. So this woman, it should not have surprised me that she did this whirlwind as fast as she did, because anyone that can be pregnant in Africa for the first trimester in Africa is, the girl can do it. Honestly.
Well, not just Africa, they were in a little dirt village.
Yeah.
It's not like there was a city and running water and...
Well, and on top of that, the whole reason we were there, the project that I was doing, we were surveying and testing poop. So my job as a pregnant, you know, first trimester, full of morning sickness, I'm sticking a stick down into some poop. Oh, it was bad, but
so she can do anything. And
but
this guy,
for science.
I think he got a lot of phone calls.
I did, and I was on pins and needles for an entire month. First time dad, my wife is in Africa with my child. I couldn't tell you how nervous I was.
And you know, it's so cute. Ashley said to me, I just know he loves me. She's like, I just cry all the time, and I just complain about everything, because you would, like the food was weird, and she was pregnant, and she's like, and I just know that he loves me, and that's what keeps me going. So that's how I met Ashley. It was great. Then we got to meet Nick, and it was so fun. So we have a little bit of good news. So let me take the camera, and you tell them about.
Oh.
I love good news.
Yeah.
So we have a little.
Okay, so you've been in the home for 10 months.
Yeah.
So this morning I pulled comps, and I know you guys watch this too.
Yeah.
But I pulled comps on the home. And when you buy a home, you not only want it to be your home, your sanctuary, safe, happy, but man, if you can use it as a business investment.
That was our plan. Yeah, we wanted to get kind of a fixer-upper so that we could really get a lot of equity.
Well, you've been in here 10 months.
Yep.
And you've made pretty much 10 grand a month on it.
Do
the math.
Yeah.
So tell her the two comps where they sold, right around the corner.
There's one under contract next street over.
Okay.
There's one that sold right here, and then kitty corner the next street over. Another one sold.
On Carnation?
I believe so.
Does that have a blue door?
I didn't look.
I looked at it.
It probably did.
So it's probably the same.
But yeah, you guys.
What did they sell for? I never.
They sold for $400.
Wow, that's
So
crazy.
if anybody's doing the math, my mortgage is not that high, so we've made money by living here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which is,
like I
Yes.
said, 10 grand a month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's basically where they're at.
If they sold right now, they could sell for
80,000, we'd list it for 80,000.
80,000 over
Yeah.
what they bought it for. Yeah.
Isn't that insane?
And you've put a lot of time and money into it. Have you put that much money into it? 80,000.
No.
That's the beauty of it.
When you say we've put time into it,
Yes.
it's been a bonding experience. We've made this our home, and that's something we wanted. So it wasn't even a cost to
Well,
us.
exactly.
Right.
And I was just
Right.
going to say, when it's yours and you own it, it is so much different than if you do not own it.
Yeah.
You actually enjoy doing it, so it doesn't feel like work.
Well, and you weren't doing it to increase the value. You were doing it because you wanted it to
make
be a
it a
beautiful
home.
home. The bonus is
The increase-
you've got about $80,000 to $90,000 equity
Yes.
now.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah.
It feels good. That's it. Even our most, we didn't really even have very many pricey projects because Nick and I are really good about, finding people that maybe have tools we can borrow. When we did that brick thing, we didn't rent the jackhammers. My dad has them. And so all of the things that I feel like would be really cost-heavy things, or the sod,
Turned out not to
we
be.
did it ourselves. That's it. So I really don't think we put that much money into the house. We put a lot of effort, but it's been, time together and work together, and doing the sod was the hardest workout I've ever had in my life. Those are heavy rolls,
Let alone
but-
laying them down
yeah.
and moving them. And,
yeah. So it was really fun. It was, and I think it's cool because we have all these skills that if we ever have another house that needs something fixed up, I'm not even worried. Yep.
Well, you guys high five
Yeah.
for everybody.
Congratulations.
As a team, you guys can work like that together on a home. These guys have it made. It's you got easy breezy the rest of the way. Because if you can do that and get through that, oh man.
And they say, as a couple, especially a married couple, if you can redo a house, and you guys have done a lot of projects together, you got it. You got it. You got the stuff. All right, thanks you guys.
Yeah.
All right, bye everybody in Facebook land.